They solve the riddles. Mushrooms solve the riddle that your conscious mind will never be able to solve. You hear me? Look at me. It's coming. If you're watching this video, it's coming. If you're interested, then and the mushrooms know you're interested, it's coming. So I'm giving you this guideline. You may not ever watch me again, and that's fine. You tell me what you can do on mushrooms. I'm not going to tell you what you can do on mushrooms, but if you're asking me what I can do on mushrooms, I'll never tell you everything that I can remember from my personal scientific research. I'll share the benefits and I'll share a part of my story, and when I have a horror story, I might give you a piece of that. But at the end of the day, when I come out of the amusement park, it's all love. And my life has been accelerating and increasing, and I've been growing exponentially since being exposed to these sacred plants. Ingesting of sacred mushrooms is a private affair. It's not like ayahuasca where we're all sitting around in a circle. You can sit around in a circle, but how many sitters? Like even Dr. Jerry and Kalinde, they like 5, I'm good. 5 people, that's a good number for you to sit with. That's enough to manage. After you ingest your mushrooms is the best time to meditate. You're not going to stay in meditation because you ain't. It's going to be too much going on. But you're now setting. You're now relaxed. And then the mushrooms will take care of it from there. So why do you start with 5 grams? I'm trying to get to that so hard in this video. You need gas in the tank to get somewhere. Let's do Atlanta, Georgia. Everybody knows where Atlanta's at, right? So if you stay in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm saying, let's go to Miami, and you got 1/8 of a tank of gas, are we going anywhere? No. If I say, let's go to Milwaukee from Atlanta, and you got 1/4 of a tank of gas, are we going anywhere? No. If I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and I want to drive to Detroit, we got 1/2 a tank of gas. We're not going to make it. We can't reach the destination because we don't have enough what? Fuel. You have to put enough fuel in a transportation device, which is your vessel, to get you where you're going. If you want to get somewhere, you got to put some gas in the tank. If you don't take enough, you're not going to get through the breakthrough. If you want to get back to the God self, you're going to have to go above 5 grams. Some of y'all got so much trauma. This is now we're getting into it. You need to go above 5 grams because you're dealing with a lot of trauma. I'm looking you right in your face and saying you, because I'm dealing with a lot of trauma. I'm healing a lot of trauma, and I'm in the game. I've healed a lot of trauma. So for somebody who ain't went in there, that means you toting a lot of trauma. So if you take a little dose, then you only gonna deal with a little bit of trauma, if any, because low doses are amusing. That's what they are. They're just amusing. Absolutely, it matters who you get your mushrooms from. It's best if you grow your own. We just had a class here in Atlanta. We taught people how to grow your own. Because then you ain't limited to just psilocybin mushrooms. You could grow oyster mushrooms, end of the woods mushroom, reishi mushrooms, all types of mushrooms that has medicinal benefits for you that are super legal, that you can eat. What? You can fry up some oyster mushrooms and get busy. But yes, you want to watch energetically who you get your mushrooms for. Absolutely. And did they grow them or did they get them from somebody else? And do they know who grew them? What was the energy of it? Like, I'm trying to get as close to the grower as I can. And what are you afraid of? You're afraid of yourself. You're afraid to deal with something. That's why the mushrooms are there to help you deal with it. People who are scared of 5 grams are control freaks. I'm a former control freak. Yes, I'm free now. Listen, I'm going to explain it to you very clearly. Mushrooms take you this way. Talking keeps you here. You don't need music because if I'm putting on the chants, how can I hear my own music? There's no greater music than what the mushrooms produce. And here's another big thing about 5 grams. Oh my God, listen. What are you doing between doses? What are you doing between doses? 5 grams, 4 to 6 weeks later, or longer, 3 or 4 months later, then go to 7 grams. But that's how you incrementally move up. If you want to do 5, for 6 months, if you want to do 5 grams of mushrooms every other month for a whole year, that's fine. Ta-ching! You can do that. If you want to do 5, 5, 5, and then do 7, 7, 7, then do 9, 9, 9, that's excellent. Whatever you want to do, okay? But don't go backwards, is all I'm saying. You ain't got to go 5, 7, and 9. 5, like I said, 5 is courageous. So you might look at 5 and just be like, whew, I don't know if I'm ready for 7. Then do 5 again. You got it. In between your dosages, you should be meditating, journaling, singing, accepting. You need to be accepting the things that are happening to you. You need to be assimilating the message that you got on your trip. That's why you don't go right back. You need a moon cycle to assimilate and integrate the message that you got off your dose. Here's the thing. It's different strokes for different folks. It's different folks for different strokes, yo. I'm just telling you the safest way to get in the game at 5 grams. That's it. And then if you get there and you say, hey, I ain't ever doing this again, ever again, then don't. If you look at it now and say, this is crazy, I'm never going to try this, then don't. I'm saying if you're deciding that you're going to take your first trip, then go with 5 grams. But if you haven't decided, this is not to convince you. Marijuana is a plant. Mushrooms is a fungi. Technology for marijuana came out of the mushroom. The mushroom is ancient. It came from outer space. Marijuana is from the earth. Marijuana is not going to take you or show you or teach you anything like what mushrooms will. It's not going to heal your trauma. Marijuana helps you with relaxation, but marijuana does not show you reality. Marijuana will not peel back the veil and show you what's really going on like mushrooms. That's the difference. How do you know if you're spiritually mature enough? Because you're watching this video and you're thinking about it and you're afraid. Then you're spiritually mature enough. If you want to take mushrooms in a quiet, controlled setting to have an experience, then you're spiritually mature enough. If you want to take mushrooms, don't weigh them out on the scale, and you want to go out to the party and you want to do them recreationally, then you're not spiritually mature. So that's how you know if you're spiritually mature enough. If you take enough mushrooms, you don't need lemon tech. You just need the MAO inhibitor. Yeah. If you're taking enough, then you don't need on lemon tech. That's why we know you ain't took 5 grams, because you'll stop comparing. Once you get in the game with 5 grams, your comparing will go away, your agendas will go away, the anxieties, all that shit. It might not stay gone because you could come back and pick up your troubles. 5 grams will get you away from your troubles for a little bit, so you can peep. But I've seen people go back and pick up their troubles. You don't want to go back and pick up your troubles. You don't want to stay out too long either. I want to do 12 trips up under each moon sign. That's me. Then I will know for myself. Yeah. Are you ready to relax? That's what I'm saying. How long is a trip usually? 4 to 6 hours. Y'all are lazy and don't want to travel. You want everything to come to you. You want everything to come to you. I went to Mexico to have a particular experience. Now I'm back, and now it's so easy for me to find, like, right, it's everywhere around me. But some of y'all don't want to make the first trip. You don't want to make the first move. You want everything to have to just come to you. Please, everybody, type this. Everything I'm looking for is right outside my comfort zone. Everything I'm looking for is right outside my comfort zone. Everything I'm looking for is right outside my comfort zone. Everything I'm looking for is right outside my comfort zone. Everything I'm looking for is right outside my comfort zone. Inside your comfort zone is a prison. So why should the mushrooms be right close to you? Come outside of your comfort zone and you'll find everything that you're looking for. I promise you.